given that PowerPoint in the morning for this one, because I have them all day. So there is a PowerPoint presentation right here, introduction to legislation. This is the one that will help you to understand,
So we're about to dissect a sheep's brain. Ready?
There should be 9. Okay, make sure you rinse them first before you use them. Rinse.
Water.
Enjuagando. So in this one, you have
You don't have a brain?
This talks about
The brain has brain. You don't have a brain?
which is going to be part of this text and so you should know that. You can go over this and you can get the information that you need. But then it's going to help you with how to learn the makeup of the neurons.
Okay, so
And these are the functions here. So essentially, transmits nerve impulses to the central
So this
nervous system.
is,
The association neurons are within
this is
and the motor
cranium nerve 1 right here. You see, that's nerve number 1. This is like,
at the end of the motor neuron.
this is
I wouldn't ask you about anything other than what
okay, so this is the frontal lobe. This is the frontal lobe. This is the spinal cord. Since this is a sheep's brain, the spinal cord goes straight. If this was a human brain, the spinal cord would be going down. So this is the mammillary body. Mammillary body. This is the cranium nerve 1. And I think this is cranium nerve 2. I'm not sure. This is the left cerebrum, and this is the right cerebrum. You got the occipital lobe, frontal lobe, temporal lobe, the parietal lobe. So I'm gonna make the first incision sagittal. So it's gonna go down, right down the middle to separate the two hemispheres of the brain. This is the brain stem. This is the brain stem where the medulla oblongata, the pons, and the midbrain is. So this look like adipose fat. Not sure, I'm gonna double check. The corpus callosum is inside. Once I cut it open, you'll see it. Okay. Got this.
Accumulated all this stuff. So in order for national judgment to take place, you have to meet the threshold and go beyond it. That's -55. I could ask you that. Depolarization is when we go a little further. Depolarization is when sodium moves to the That's depolarization.
See, this is sharp. I don't want to cut the corpus callosum. The corpus callosum is what holds the left and the right part of the brain together. you'll see it is white on the inside. You see that white stuff? It's called the corpus callosum. It holds the right and left hemisphere of your brain. Cut it open. I'm making an incision sagittal, so that means straight down the middle of your brain. Okay, so let me. Okay, so this is one side of the hemisphere. So this is the middle.
So you have this PowerPoint presentation.
You got the, remember you saw the mammillary body? This is the mammillary body. You know, this is the cerebral cortex. This is the occipital lobe, your frontal lobe. All right, this is the inside. All right, this was the corpus callosum. Remember, what holds the two brains together. This is the cranial nerve. Oh no, this is your cranial nerve. My bad. This is your cranial nerve. Oh, this is where your thalamus is. The thalamus is here. The hypothalamus is right here. This is your thalamus. It works like a router. Your hypothalamus, where your anterior and posterior pituitary is, your pineal gland. It regulates your body and makes sure it keeps it homeostasis. So basically, your medulla oblongata, your pons, and your midbrain, this part is so important. So that's why they say if you fall, it hit the back of your brain, and if it could affect this. This part of the brain, the medulla oblongata, pons, and midbrain, is in charge of your breathing, your blood circulation, a lot of functions in your body. The cerebrum, back here, your motor control. Your temporal lobe. Your temporal lobe is in charge of language and hearing. Oh, another thing, your cerebrum is your motor control and your memory and coordination, like singing, or if you learn a new instrument, or if you learn a new dance. The back part of your brain is what helps you coordinate those trainings that you have. And again, this is your spinal cord. But since this is a sheep, it's straight across. If it was a human brain, it would be down. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna cut the frontal lobe. So look, this is the brain. It's cut in the middle. This is the back, and this is the front. This has to be extra. This is... Alright, I'm gonna cut the front. The frontal lobe.
This is the front part, and you kind of, I don't know why the front part is kind of destroyed on your specimen. But this is the cerebrum. And also, this is the spinal cord. So that, over here, this is the stuff that should be, it's not there. Just cut it, then you'll see the other stuff. Because this is showing you the half that you showed you there.
Okay. So look, I cut the frontal lobe. It's the frontal lobe. You get to see the white matter and the gray matter. As you can see, this is the white matter, and around it you get to see the gray matter. This is the frontal lobe of your brain. This is like your character, your personality, everything, your emotional control. I'm gonna take this cover off. Look, you get to see the brain. This is the frontal lobe.
That's the thickest one, and that's the one close to the skull.
So this is the, up here is the gyri, and in between it is the suri, dividing the gyri. And again, you see the ventricles.
The class exams that we're getting during the No, the final we're getting into the other. They won't come together. That's why I'm getting into the diagrams. That's part of this class. Oh, no, that's why I'm not giving you any exams here, because you get them in the other. I said you were sick. They killed you in the other class.
1 minute for question.
1 minute per question. You don't want to do it while you're doing it.
Professor, what's the skin? It's a skin. It could just peeled off, like it
That's
just
okay, that's the membrane, that's the
membrane.
It just,
Because when I cut down, this is on the side of the.
you destroyed it.
No, it's right here. Look, this is, I cut it down sagittal.
Yeah, okay,
I
that's fine.
separated left
But
and right.
when you pull, this is the dura mater there.
Okay.
Okay, so
And then
that's
it's,
just the part
I
that's
found the
not
white
good.
matter
Right,
and the gray matter. And then right here is the gyri
Right,
and the soul
is the
the
deep part.
deep part. The soul, okay. And
Are you recording yourself?
yes. I just wanted
Don't
to
record me.
No. I'm dissecting a sheep's brain. And I see the spinal cord is down here and it's straight because
Right,
it's
it's
an
straight, of
animal.
course, because remember the way he described it, it's because you're looking at an animal that's on all fours.
Mm-hmm.
Now, open that up a minute. You
Okay.
see the white part here?
Yes.
That's the corpus callosum.
The corpus callosum.
Right.
And this is the mammillary body?
Yeah, those are the mammillary batteries.
And
Which we didn't really talk about the mammillary batteries because we're not talking about simple animals.
Okay.
So I didn't cover that.
Is this the medulla oblongata and the pons and the midbrain?
Right.
Okay. And this is the occipital
The
lobe?
cerebellum.
Cerebellum.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the cerebellum.
Okay. And the front.
Ooh,
the-
that stuff stinks. doesn't
right.
it?
Yeah. The kidney dissection was a little worse. Was it
Worse,
the
really?
yeah?
Ooh.
The kidney.
Well, since I'm not standing, did you rinse it well before you started?
Yes, I rinsed it.
Because sometimes just putting water helps.
Is this like adipose?
Is it what?
Adipose? Fat?
Yeah, that's fat.
That's fat. Okay. Does it look
Yeah,
yellowish?
looks like it's fat, yeah.
What is this piece? Oh, is this the? This is the nerve, the cranial nerve,
Well, he was talking about the olfactory nerve, yeah.
olfactory nerve.
Yeah, so
this
you see it up there. Because remember, they're very sensitive to smell.
Oh.
So that's why for them it's probably more pronounced than it is for us.
And this is it?
Olfactory nerve. Yeah, we have one on each side. Remember, we have a left and right.
Yeah.
They have a left and right. Let's not make. We are comparing, but not, that much.
Okay. This is so cool. Okay. Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is off. This help you. This help you smell. This is kind of like squishy at the top of your brain. Check this side.
which receives and processes sensation from the heart. Locate the cerebellum. Which is inferior to the cerebellum has an outer cortex that is incompletely divided by a dorsal central ridge called the venous. The cerebellum controls muscle coordination.
You might wanna look at this a minute, let me show you. The one in here, so this one is really good, look.
Place the brain over the secondary ventral
This one
segment
doesn't even go.
of macrophages.
Yeah.
Locate the following structures: medulla, arms, brain.
That stuff is probably the Xerox, somebody telling me that it's fading.
That shit. Because like that, I don't think it's here, but like, it was like that shit that I showed, like next to the spinal cord.
We did not dissect it
Yeah,
yet.
we can't, 'cause it's not there. But it's like
I mean, we didn't dissect it yet.
but
No,
it's
this
there.
looks like the half side of the brain. Right? So yes, so we can.
Yeah, and you know that's, and formaldehyde is still eventually going down.